When our solar system goes into its sign for this long period of time, humanity tends to focusing on the themes of the sign. And in order to understand that, we have to understand each sign's ruling planets. And this is really important part to remember in astrology. I'm going to give you a little fun story to help you understand and remember this better. So consider these 10 planets as characters in a movie, and these 12 zodiac signs as homes, units, or houses. In fact, astrology calls this a house system as well. So the first house belongs to Aries, the second house belongs to Taurus, and the third house belongs to Gemini, and so on. Each of these houses contains the qualities of the zodiac signs that occupies it. So these 10 planets or characters are always traveling around in the solar system, visiting each sign. They each have a different orbit cycle and stay in each sign for different period of time. They have a different personality, different agenda, and different relationship to each other. Since they are constantly traveling, they decided to have an Airbnb system. All the planets can stay in each other's house while traveling around the zodiac wheel. Depending on their relationship with each other, they may have a good, bad, or neutral experience. Let's start with the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon are the sources of light for all life on earth. The sun emits light during the day and then reflects its light through the moon during the night. The sun and the moon owns one house each. The sun owns Leo's house, also known as the fifth house, because the sun shines the brightest and the longest during Leo season every summer. The moon bought Cancer's house, which is also the fourth house. Cancer season marks the beginning of the summer every year. It is the season for growth and nurturing life. Then we move into Mercury, which is the fastest moving planet. It moves very quickly and went to purchase two units, the third house of Gemini and the sixth house of Virgo. Venus, the archetype of love, abundance, and luxury, also owns two units, the second house of Taurus and seventh house of Libra. They are the most comfortable and beautiful of all. They are filled with an abundance of food, resources, and relationship with others. And Mars doesn't have a patience and acts quickly without thinking. Mars purchased the first available unit, which is the first sign of the zodiac, Aries. Mars becomes the owner of the first house. Mars has a drive, ambition, and sheer willpower, and went all the way around to Scorpio's 8th house of desire to become the owner of the house. Interestingly, Mars is attracted to Venus and owns the two houses that are beside and opposite Venus. Jupiter, the planet of luck, expansion, and adventure, went far away and ended up purchasing the 9th house of Sagittarius and the 12th house of Pisces. These two houses are boundless and represent the higher mind and spiritual world. Saturn, the father figure, went to the 10th house and built a mega Airbnb unit there to show what can be achieved in reality when there is a team and vision and plan. Naturally, Saturn wanted to expand next door to the 11th house to purchase that Airbnb unit as well. He became the owner of the 10th and 11th houses that represent societies and communities that collaborate towards their long-term goals. Afterwards, scientists discovered 3 more planets beyond the boundaries of Saturn, which is Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. When they saw the existing Airbnb units, they decided to co-sign with the houses that closely reflected their personalities. Uranus, the innovative and future-oriented planet, took part ownership of the 11th house and co-signed with Saturn. Neptune, the planet that creates illusion and removes boundaries, co-signed with Jupiter in the 12th house. Finally, Pluto, the planet that completely transformed everything in its path, co-signed with the Mars in the 8th house. So the 8th, 11th, and 12th house have co-owners that they work together to balance the energy from their opposite sign. So here's the quick animation that you can review.